Welcome back. Another important issue to take note is the isolation of a studio environment. Depending on the actual use, the studio may only need some extra care on the air leakage from the outside to achieve proper isolation, and you would have a good place to enjoy music or study an instrument. On the other hand, the whole place should be built in a room-within-a-room system to avoid any possible sound transmission over the building structure and improve the acoustical decoupling to get a good recording room as a result. First, I must say that there's a difference between acoustic isolation and acoustic treatment because people commonly get confused when using both terms. Isolation means that the sound energy is impeded from overpass a barrier, and this is usually achieved when higher density materials are applied and that no air leakage is permitted to go from one room to another. A good starting point in a project is to define the transmission loss needed. But what is transmission loss? If you have two rooms separated by a physical massive barrier, like a wall, when the sound hits the wall and goes from one room to the other, it loses energy, reducing the sound pressure level. For example, 8 inches of concrete block wall filled with sand achieves 52 decibels of transmission loss. This is like having a 90 decibels of sound pressure level loud party in one side of the wall and a peaceful and quiet 38 decibels reading room on the other side. But in this case, as the barrier receives the sound impact all alone, the lower frequencies will put across better than the upper ones. The extra energy of low frequencies are harder to stop. A second barrier improves the efficiency of the isolation, preventing the inner environment to receive resonant vibrations. In short, the isolation can be expressed by two words, mass and decoupling. A clever combination of both, physical mass and mechanical decoupling, will result in good sound isolation. But it's important to follow the bare maximum concept for sound isolation design, to achieve enough but not more isolation than required. Otherwise, we are wasting money.